Alright, y'all, I wanted to talk to y'all about this because I keep seeing this on my phone. It keep popping up everywhere on my phone. So I'm like, I might as well listen to a little research real quick. We finna watch this video real quick though. Trying to see what's going on.
Since 19...
Bro, what, bro?
1914, Johnson and Wales.
On September 29, 2000, 20-year-old Benjamin Ritchie ran from his stolen van in the Beech Grove neighborhood. Officer Bill Toney pursued him on foot. Police say Ritchie crouched and hid, firing 4 shots at Toney. One bullet hit the officer just above his bulletproof vest. Bill Toney died at 31 years old, a husband and father of 2 young girls. In 2002, a jury convicted Ritchie of murder, and he received the death sentence. He exhausted his appeals long ago, but he sat on death row until the state acquired the drug pentobarbital for $900,000 last year. Joseph Corcoran was executed in December.
Bro, this is crazy, bro. So it's him right here that... Damn.
Is next.
For those who have been convicted of killing a cop.
So he's dying like...
They must...
I guess he's getting executed today. That's what it's saying on the news and shit. Like, I think he's dying right now. He just picked his last meal as I'm talking.
Toney's widow several times. Dee Dee Horn spoke to the parole board last week and has nothing more to say. The Beech Grove Police Department issued a statement that includes, while there is no peace in the execution, there is comfort in the realization.
That's crazy. Let me throw my AirPod in real quick though.
Society.
Hold on, my bad, y'all. My bad.
Kept its promise to the men and women of law enforcement to hold those accountable for their reckless choices and damaging actions, so that those still serving find strength knowing that their service is not in vain. Death penalty opponents still hope the governor will change his mind on clemency.
A commutation would not free Mr. Ritchie. He would serve the rest of his life in jail and would be no danger or no threat to anyone. But I think the circumstances of his brain damage and of his intellectual disability particularly warrant a grant of clemency.
Damn, bro. So that's the bed he's finna die on today.
Since 1914, Johnson and Wales University has been a leader in...
So, I'm about to read this real quick. So, an Indiana man convicted in the fatal shooting of a police officer in the 2000 was executed Tuesday by lethal injection in this. It's Tuesday. By lethal injection in the state's second execution in 15 years. Benjamin Ritchie, 45, had been on Indiana's death row since 2002 when he was convicted of killing Beech Grove police officer Bill Toney during a chase on foot. And that's who he is, y'all. He got killed today, I guess. Or like right now. Ritchie's last meal was from the Olive Garden. He expressed love, support, and peace for his friends and family, according to the statement. Under state law, he was allowed 5 witnesses at his execution, which included his attorney, Steve Shutt, who told reports he had a limited view of the process. I couldn't see his face. He was lying flat by that time. Shet said he sat up, twitched, laid back down. The process was carried out hours after the U.S. Supreme Court declined to take the case, exhausting all of Richie's legal options to fight the death sentence. Dozens of people, both anti-death penalty advocates and supporters of Tony, stood outside the prison until early Tuesday. Damn, bro. That shit crazy. Like, they really executed him for real. Like, lethal injection, bro. That's nuts. Disability rights advocates argued that Richie's brain damage should have excluded him from the death penalty. This is a foolish, senseless, agonizing waste of time and money, said Shet, who added that Richie was no longer the same person who committed that crime. Attorney General Todd Rokita said the execution honored Tony's sacrifice to the community. Damn. Republican government Mike Braun rejected Richie's clemency bid last week without explanation. That's how you know it's bad. Like, it was not going. Why'd they want him dead so bad? They said he killed that police officer. That's crazy though, y'all. Like, damn. Hold up. Damn, bro. That's crazy as hell. Michigan City. What? An Indiana man was pronounced dead Tuesday at 12:46 a.m. 12:46 a.m. Damn, bro. At the Michigan City State Prison for the 2000 shooting death of a Beech Grove, Indiana police officer, 45-year-old Benjamin Ritchie died by lethal injection. Damn. Ritchie, who was 20 years old at the time, stole a van with others in Beech Grove near Indianapolis. He fired 4 shots at Tony during the chase. Damn, bro. So that's how it all started. And then he spent all that time in prison and then got lethal injected, bro. Like, lethally injected, bro. How? Bro, there's no way, bro. Hell no. I couldn't even let nah, bro. Alright, y'all. I'm off here. Nah, couldn't do it.
In a rush, I know I made a few mistakes. It's hard to not give a fuck. In my eyes, low.